Hi, and welcome to another episode of Frozen Oil Hockey. I'm your host, Rich, and the Oilers lost today 5-4 to the Los Angeles Kings in overtime. We have to address a few things here. Not the end of the world, so we're not going to give up on our team, but that fourth goal for LA was a goal that shouldn't have went in my opinion. A weak goal. In the playoffs, it's a backbreaker, and unfortunately, I feel that's what cost them the game. So anyways, let's get into this. Opening the score in was Kempe. That was at 3:19. The Kings took a 1-0 lead there. Again, Skinner had no chance on that, so we're not going to ride him too much for that. The second goal was a fluke, in my opinion. Again, Kempe just great hand-eye coordination. He's one of the best players in the league, in my opinion. Really had no chance on that one. Kulak ties it, makes it 2-1. Then Doughty late in the first makes it 3-1. How annoying was that celebration by him? Like, it's not like you scored the overtime winner or something to make that celebration. I really wanted the Oilers to win tonight just because of that. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. And then Dylan Holloway, who I had in my regular season draft, by the way, scores his first goal of the playoffs. A nice shot, followed by Hyman on the power play. And made it a 3-3 game. Then Fiala takes a shot from the blue line, completely stoppable shot, and the Kings make it 4-3. Holloway ties it again at the 3:23 mark of the third period. And then we head to overtime, and Kopitar roofs it for the winner. So one of the things I found is that I was actually, if the Oilers are going to lose the game, I'm glad it didn't happen, in a double overtime or triple overtime. It's very deflating. So I'm glad it just ended quick. But like I said, that fourth goal for the Kings from the point, Fiala, it's got to be stopped. We've went through this year after year after year with, I'm not going to write Skinner off. He was voted for Rookie of the Year. He made the All-Star team, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, we need big stops at crucial times in games. You're scoring 4 goals, right? It's not the offense that's the issue here. We scored 4 goals today. And if you look at the scoring summary of the other games in the league, which I'm going to head to right now, so Boston wins 4-2 to Toronto. So they scored 4 goals. They got the win. Vegas Golden Knights, they win 3-1 against Dallas. 3 goals was enough. And then we get to the Oilers. They score 4 goals and they lose 5-4. So it's unfortunate. But again, they're not going to win 16 games in a row in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Everybody's playing their hardest. They're playing to win, whether they like it or not. Maybe Ovi there isn't trying too hard in Washington. I don't know if you saw those highlights from the last game, but check him out. But he's a stud. And I don't want to, go too hard on the Oilers today. Overall, I think they played well. It was just, again, some unfortunate circumstances, which are going to happen. It's going to happen in the playoffs. But it's just a tough pill to swallow when you score 4 goals. So I've been saying it all year to my friends and fellow Oiler fans that goaltending is going to be the most important thing going into the playoffs. And today, instead of being up 2-0, we're tied at 1 apiece against the LA Kings. So next game, again, we gotta allow a maximum of 2-3 goals a game, and if that happens, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get through to the next round. I'm not too worried at this point, but at the same time, I'm a little bit upset that we didn't get the win because they deserved it tonight. I did want to touch on a play by McDavid there. That no-look backhand pass to Draisaitl was phenomenal. It's so exciting to watch this guy play. Like, we are the luckiest team in the league by a landslide. Another thing I want to touch on are these late games. Like, I'm watching this game with my kids, and right now the game just ended, and I'm recording this video. Like, the game ended after 11 o'clock at night. It's a school night, so we got to get these games to start a little bit earlier for the younger fans out there. But like I said, these late starts, like the Friday game is at 8:30. So if it's a Friday, if it's a Saturday, I can understand having a late start. I understand it's LA and there's a time zone difference, but when you go into overtime or double overtime or triple overtime sometimes in the playoffs, and you're starting at 8:30, your games are going, till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. It's tough. It's tough on the athletes too. I mean, imagine waiting all day and then you got to play an NHL playoff game at 8 o'clock at night. I mean, that can't be easy. Friday's going to be a big game. And but I'm very confident the Oilers can do it. We've been in this position before. We are hopefully going to overcome this hill. And at the end of the day, the Kings, they just cannot match the Oilers offensively. And that's why it's a little bit disheartening to have that many goals scored on us by a team that, in my opinion, doesn't have a good offense. So it is what it is. So 5-4, the Kings take game 2 in overtime. I'm a little bit upset, but I have to stay calm here because I don't want to get too carried away here. It's still early. It's 1-1. It's a best-of-7 series. I think they'll come out on top. I'm confident they'll come on top. Stay strong, be positive. We got Connor, and that's really all we need, in my opinion. And we're going to get there this year. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.